Hey guys, I got a question for you. Did the market just grow an extra chromosome? Because it's feeling a little bit down. Okay, so really what I want to talk about, is the market going to crash? Oh my god, is it coming down? NEM Toto, it's a twister, right? No, the market's not going to crash. But we are looking for a pullback. It did pull back some today, and I think it's going to continue into tomorrow before ultimately coming back next week. It may even pull up sometime tomorrow, but I do think that it's going to continue into tomorrow with a more harder turn. And evidently, I'm not the only one who thinks this, so hey, let's talk about it. But first, if you appreciate what I'm doing, you like what I'm doing, you want to see more of it, hit that like button and subscribe button. There's also a bell icon up there that you can hit if you want to keep up with everything we're doing. Plus, I have a Twitter that's at WTrades, DUBYAW Trades. Pull that up there, and it's not there, is it? There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. This is the QQQ. It's the ETF of the NASDAQ. This is the SQQQ. It's the triple inverse of the NASDAQ, of the QQQ. So, if the NASDAQ is going down, you can buy shares in SQQQ, or you can buy calls. So remember, buying shares or buying calls in SQQ is like buying puts on the QQQ, except it's triple leveraged. That's the reason why people play it. But as you can see here, it's been oversold, and the MACD is starting to turn bullish. We're seeing this U-shape turn right here, and just the opposite is true on this side. You can see how that works. If we look at the SPY, it's pretty much doing the same, just a little bit different. The SPY is the S&P 500. So the reason why I'm mentioning these and these pullbacks, if we look at again, the SPY one is SPXF, I think that's right. Yeah, there it is. So you can see, if you look here, if we pull these back, well, if it'll move, I'll show you. You see these dips right in here? You see them as spikes right here. It is just the same, but inversed. There's been a lot of puts on the big guys and calls on the inverses, which people believe the market's going to come down. As you can see, the SPY is even down even further. But I believe, from looking at past performance, that it's at least going to come down to this 50-day, and it's at least due for that. I mean, if we look at every other time that it pops up here, it comes down to the 50-day and then kind of rides back up on the 15. Same thing with this one, but inverse. So I believe it's at least going to come down to the 50-day. If we go back to the other two, you can see the inverse of that being just the same, even down to the little cup here. So, like I said, I believe it's coming back at least down to here, or here, and maybe further on. So I bought calls on the SQQ. I believe that pullback is going to continue into tomorrow, which is good. When the market pulls back, that offers dip buy opportunities. It offers better chances for rallies, things like that. It's a healthy measure as long as it's done right. You know, as long as it don't crash out. You can see that it does it just every so often. It's just something that the market needs to do. Now, with that being said, the reason why I'm looking into this is because, yeah, the chart looks good, but other people are seeing the same thing. There has been a massive amount of puts on the big boys and calls on the inverse. So it makes me believe that other people are seeing the same thing. When you see a large number of calls or puts being put in like that, that usually means big institutional buys. Because we're talking, normally this thing barely gets 100 calls, and then all of a sudden now it's getting 26,000. Same thing with this. Normally this gets maybe 1,000 puts or so, and it's up into tens of thousands of puts. So I just wanted to put that out there, give y'all a chance to look at it yourself. Think of it what you will, do with it what you will, but there's you the information. So remember, hit that like button, subscribe button, and share it, guys. Let's grow this community. You have a good one.